Welcome to DWBIADDA channel. Please subscribe for latest training videos.
Hello everyone, welcome to the tutorial series of Google Data Studio. So in this tutorial series we will mainly be focusing on Google Data Studio, that what is Google Data Studio and what are its benefits. So before starting the Google Data Studio, let me tell you what data visualization is. So data visualization is a graphical representation of your data. By using charts, graphs, maps, and other different type of visualization tools, you can visualize your data. So in most of the cases, you have Microsoft Excel database or MySQL database or SQL database. So these database has tons of data, hundreds of rows or all the stuff. But if I ask you to let's suppose you have a data of 100 students and I ask you to find out the number of students who get A grade in their final exam. So what you will most probably do is you will simply, in case of MySQL database, you will simply write a query of select students where the grade is A or select students where grade is B, and then you will count those students. So this is some hard or I think not efficient way to find out the particular data. So in order to do this task real quick, we have concept of data visualization. So data visualization allow us to visualize our data. If we want to check our data in the form of graphical format, in the form of some geo format, so we use tools like Google Data Studio and other tools like Tableau, etc. So Google Data Studio is actually a visualization tool where you will simply create dashboards and reports for your colleagues to show your data, to show some deeper insight out of the data. So it allows you to transform your data into appealing and informative reports for your audience. Okay, so that's from Data Studio introduction. So the main features of Data Studio are connection. So connection is the very first feature that first of all, in order to create dashboards, in order to create some visualizations, you will simply connect your data. So if you have, let's say, Excel file or a SQL database or some Google Analytics account where you have hundreds of rows. So first of all, you will connect the data to your Google dashboard, Google Data Studio app. So the next thing is to visualize your data. So visualizing data is actually the main purpose of Google Data Studio, that you will create reports, create dashboards, create charts, maps, or anything you want. And last thing is sharing your reports, sharing your data. So you will simply write the email of the person you want to share your report with, your boss or your colleagues or classmates, and it will easily be sent to them. So let's check the Data Studio. Okay, so if I log into Data Studio, so this will be the first page that appears to me. Okay, so this page have multiple features. So if I start showing you the main functions of each of the features, so this is the blank report. So if you want to create a report, you will simply click on this plus sign and a blank report will appear to you. So this is the blank report. So let me go back and tell you the overview of all the features. Okay, so these are the template reports provided by the Google Data Studio, just to show you how are the reports look like if you create your own report, or what are the sample reports. So let me show you one of the report here. So this is Google Ads overview. So let me, okay, so this is very beautiful report created by Google Data Studio as a template for us. So it has all the main features Google Data Studio provide to us. So it has pie charts, tabular data, line charts, some these are known as scorecards. The one I have highlighted, the small boxes which have some specific values, known as scorecards. So we also have some date time filter. So we will check these things later. So okay. So by going back, so this is also a plus sign available for us in order to create a new blank report. And the next thing is the search bar, that here you can simply search all the reports. You can just write the name of report and it will appear in front of you. The A to Z means you can sort the reports from ascending to descending order, or some order like last modified date, last open date, last created date, or so on. So here is a welcome report created by Data Studio, just to show you the main features of this application. So the very first thing is interact with the charts and tables. So the very good thing of Data Studio is that you can simply interact with all the charts and tables and all the things. So like, as you can see that if I hover the mouse over any of the points, so it will show me the exact value at that point. So this is the dynamic behavior of Data Studio. So if I click on a column header, sort table by that column. So if I click on the sessions, so it will sort the sessions for me in ascending or descending or any order I want. Okay, so this was the very first feature of Data Studio. The next thing is set the data and filter you want with your specific date. So if I, let's say, so currently the date is from January 10th, 2019 to February 8, 2019. If I simply change the date from January 2019 to, let's suppose, 1st of the July 2018 and apply the filter. So it will most probably change the values of sessions and the chart for me. Okay, perfect. So the sessions are changed, and you can see that the line graph has also been changed. Okay, so same is the case with the pie chart here. If you uncheck the box of new visitors, so it will update the pie graph for me, or the graph for me. Okay, I think it's taking some time. Okay, perfect. So it has removed the new visitors from the chart. The next thing is navigate through the multiple pages that we have. A report of multiple pages. We have dashboard which have multiple pages, so you can simply navigate through them. So the next thing is copy and edit the report. Got data, add your own data source to the copied reports. Like if you have a data, you can simply add the data and you can create your report. So this is the very basic thing. The next thing is edit and add charts. Okay, so you can, as I described you earlier, you can add scorecards, you can add multiple type of visualizations, add charts from the toolbar or insert menu. You can simply select a specific type of visualization and you can create a specific type of chart or something. Date range and filter properties. So set the filter property. If you want to filter out some of the data, so you can simply set the filter for that data. Like if I want to uncheck the box for Nexus 7, so I can do that simply. Okay, connect with your data. Connectors are 3000 feet at height. Okay, so you have different type of data connectors, like you can connect your AdWords data, analytics data, Excel data, or MySQL data, or any type of data. I will show you all these uh, functionalities step by step. Okay, so you want charts, we have charts for you. So this is a scatter chart, bullet chart, or area chart. Each of them have their own importance in data visualization. We can create a report from scratch and create complete reports, so you may get a complete idea. Share with the world, as I told you earlier, that you can share your reports with your colleagues or your boss. So simply sharing is one click away in this application. You can simply share your reports, you can simply share your task with your seniors. So track reports with Google Analytics. This is also a feature of Google Data Studio, that you can track your reports. So I will show you that later. And add a data control for data analytics. Like if you have multiple data sources, you can simply add a data source. So this one is the default one here. So they have not added any data control for other of the data sources, but I can show you. And last step is keep learning about Data Studio. So I'll show you all the basic to advanced functionalities of Data Studio. So stay tuned and keep watching this tutorial. Thank you.